My name's Anton. I have been in the digital sphere and industry for the past 12 years. I'm originally from South Africa. I've been living in the UK for 10 years now. I've been working in a general digital marketing space, like I said, for 12 years, but it's of probably the last 5 to 6 years that I've moved across into the fitness industry, looking after Fit Pros and looking after, Fit Pro marketing campaigns. My job really is to make the fitness world look pretty. So I mean, I've always been a stickler. People say to me, oh, that's fine, that website, oh, that lead magnet's fine, and that kind of thing. I look at it, I go, nah, you know what, I'm not so sure. People like good looking things, and my background is in design, so that's what I focus on specifically for DFFP. When I talk about pretty, I mean logos, I mean websites, I mean the font styles that you use. I'm talking about the color schemes that you use throughout your brand. And I mean, just really representing you as a trainer or as a business, brand-wise in the best particular way, making it pretty and appealing. So when people see your stuff, they want to know more, that's the idea. So we got involved working with Fit Pros about 6 years ago, like I said, and we thought that it would probably be the natural progression to actually go and qualify as fitness instructors, because then we'd understand what the business was about. So to understand the industry, I thought it would be a good idea to qualify as a fitness professional, and at the moment I'm busy completing my level 3 as a personal trainer as well. So I have an understanding of what it is you or the client in the fitness sphere is trying to achieve when they're marketing to their clients, so we can create that perfect message, that perfect look and that perfect feel. So the story of how I met Martin is actually quite funny. I've been in the UK now for about 12 years, and I was doing digital work for all sorts of different industries, and I think it was around about 8 years ago, I happened to go to a meeting where Martin was, and he was working with another company at that time as a project manager in the whole website project we were going to do for the client. So that's where I got my first experience of Martin, and working with Martin and seeing how diligently he got involved in each project that we were busy with, and how he saw it through from the beginning right to the end, made sure I was upholding my side of the bargain and meeting all the deadlines, etc. And I figured at that point that he was a really cool guy to work with. And it was quite interesting because we developed a relationship obviously based on the fact that we're both from South Africa, living here in the UK. We've both got the same kind of gripes, the weather and not being able to barbecue every weekend and that kind of thing, and the rugby and all that sort of thing. So we hit it off really well. After that initial meeting with Martin, that he gave me a call a few months later and said that he was looking to start up his own business. And he asked me if I was going to be interested in getting involved from a digital perspective, helping with the website and the email marketing and that kind of thing. And of course I was, and I got involved at that point. And it was remarkable to see how that business went from a shoestring budget, literally, to a company that was doing £300,000-400,000 a year. It was amazing. I don't know the numbers exactly. Martin doesn't tell me that, but I know it was doing well because I could see the applications coming through. I could see the engagement on the website. I could see how well the advertising campaigns were doing, etc. And that business literally just went from there up to there. Of course, that project led on to other projects, and I've been working with Martin ever since. And I look after the web stuff for him. I look after the design, the branding, just basically making things look pretty. There's no longer any need to be involved in the sort of digital marketing aspect, because Martin's got that sussed completely. He knows what he's doing when it comes to advertising his business and your businesses and all that kind of thing online. And I mean, he's literally the master at that. But what's really smart is that now Martin has accrued various different talents that he uses in his campaigns for his various companies and for the projects that he works on for his clients. So he's got the video guys, he's got the digital guys, he's got the design guys, so we work together as a team to create this perfect package and product for the client to actually take to market. And each aspect is delivered by a specialist in that particular department. And the whole foundation of all of these people working together is really cool, because it's all based on honesty, integrity, and delivering the product in a very quick and time-efficient manner, so that we can get each and every client's campaign online and working as quick and as efficiently as possible. We always get asked the question, why can't I build the website myself, or why can't I design my own lead magnets and reports, etc.? And my answer generally is this: you're a skilled and a professional Fit Pro. Your skill set lies in training clients, looking after clients, making sure their nutrition's right, making sure that they're training right, motivating them, etc. Okay, and that takes up a great deal of your time, right? Every minute that you're away from actually developing a client or working with a client, you're not earning money, right? Okay, so when you say, can I build the website myself? My answer to that is generally no. I wouldn't suggest that, because you know why? You're not equipped to build the website yourself. Maybe you have an understanding, but it's not your skill set. Your skill set is looking after clients. Our skill set is delivering a good-looking, professional, slick website that's going to convert prospects into clients for you. And all the time that we're doing that and building that, even if it's quick, right, you can still be earning money dealing with your clients. And just to add to that point, you know, your website and the marketing material that you put out to the prospects and to the potential clients is a reflection on your positioning in the industry. Okay, so you know, you need to really think about, where are you in the market? Where do you want to be? How do you want to represent yourself? Do you want to represent yourself in a professional manner, or do you want to make it look like you've done it yourself, really? Okay, that's what we specialize in. We specialize in positioning you at that price point that you ultimately want to charge your clients. We reflect your brand as how you want your clients to see your brand. So your ideal FitPro website doesn't need to be a library of information. It doesn't need to be overbearing in terms of the amount of content that you're delivering to your prospects and to your clients. You know, it needs to represent your brand as you want it represented. It needs to look good. It needs to be attractional so that it converts, all right? And it needs to work for you, because you're going to be spending money on websites. So you don't want to be, you know, spending money on a good-looking brochure, you know, something that's online. You want it to actually do something for you. So the way that we work is we work on a templated basis, all right? So we have a structure set out, and that comprises of your homepage. It comprises of pages depicting your products that you offer and your programs. All right, maybe your timetable. It'll talk about your coaches. It'll talk about your gym, etc., and we'll represent that in picture form. All right, so that people know what they're getting. And then obviously it will be full of call to actions, and it'll be linked up as it needs to be linked up to the social media and social marketing campaigns that DFPP will deliver. Okay, but it's not going to be something huge. It's not going to be something that people are going to spend 5 hours on trying to find the information they're looking for. It's going to be quick, concise, easy to navigate. It's going to look good, and it's going to deliver results. It's also really important to make sure that your social media graphics, for example, the stuff you're putting up on Instagram, your memes, that kind of thing, images you're sticking in your Facebook posts, on your personal wall, all that sort of stuff that's representing your brand, ties in with how you look and feel. All right, and also looks good because it's attractional. It's going to cause people to click and convert, really. For me, what's really exciting is looking at a project that's been delivered, okay, from a design perspective, from a digital marketing perspective, from the video, from everything, the lead magnets, the reports, everything, and then seeing the results that it's getting. There's nothing better than seeing, you know, sort of momentum start building behind a project, as more and more applications start coming in, as more and more people sign up for the different programs, and as the gyms, they come back to us and they say to us, hey, you know what, we really need to start looking at bigger premises because we're running out of space. We're outselling our programs. And to me, that's what's most satisfying about being involved with this group. Which projects have been the most fun to work on? Well, all of them really. You know, it's each project brings its own challenges, which is really good. I mean, we've had Function Junction with Gents and the boys. That's been great because they've got this kind of really cutting edge type of look and feel. You know, there's a green and black and grey and that sort of thing, and they're really London based. So that was a fun project to work on because, you know, of the imagery that they try and incorporate in their advertising and in terms of their website and that sort of thing. Really great project. SMP, of course, been a really cool project to work on. That's been quite extended, my work with them, but they're a great bunch of lads. The first challenge really for me was trying to get to understand the Manchester accent, but I got it now. It's cool. Those guys are progressive. You know, they're all over it. They've always got new ideas. They've always got things that they're throwing at me that want designing and want new look and feel and positioning, which is great. They've all been fantastic. You know, you've got Billy Stanley down in Essex, you've got the Precision guys. Oh, there's just so many to mention, and they've all had really enjoyable facets. And like I said before, it's really just great seeing the fruits of the labor, once the whole project is delivered.